But inside the apartment, Fang Yi has no idea that danger is coming, no hint at all of the threat creeping closer. Lying in bed, he feels uncomfortable from his new cultivation technique, the heat prickling under his skin. With his red eyes, he wonders where the sound, something like a rat, came from. He thinks the noise isn't from inside or from the pipes, and that it might just be a neighbor's pet. Walking through the living room, he reminds himself that with his sharper hearing, which was thanks to the ghost axe realm, it's normal to pick up the neighbor's sounds. Then he focuses his hearing, listening more carefully to the strange noise, but he quickly realizes something is wrong and snaps to full alert. Fang Yi goes to the door and comes face to face with the scary creature right there in the dark hallway. In the hallway, the strange creature with red eyes appears and glares at him, ready to attack. He's startled and instantly recognizes the mutated beast. It was a rabbit that's been mutated by the anomaly, something burned into his memory. A memory from his past life was a blur, but seeing the creature in front of him, a chill was sent down his spine. At the same time, a drone sweeps over the city at night, proof that others already know about the danger. On top of a building, a girl complains, almost bored, that they still haven't caught the rabbit that ate the night spirit fruit, as the rabbit's speed was just too insane. With a lollipop in her mouth, the young woman looks calm and confident about the mission. She orders her team to keep sending her updates about the target she's hunting. After that, the mysterious girl steps off the rooftop and jumps, beginning the chase. Falling fast, she moves with effortless ease between the huge city buildings. Suddenly, the young woman senses the mutated beast's power and realizes she's getting closer to it. With her eyes glowing, she finally locates the creature and gets ready for a fight, rolling her shoulders once to settle her stance. The mysterious hunter lands hard on a rooftop, moving with amazing skill. Running down the sheer side of a building, she receives the order to chase the target no matter what, no delays, no excuses, in order to save the people in the area of the target. With a perfect landing, the young woman continues her pursuit without stopping. Leaping from building to building, she warns that the creature ate the spirit fruit not long ago, so its mutation and evolution wasn't complete yet, making it so that there was a high chance that it would evolve into something more deadlier. Just then, a man working late sees something streak past his window and stares, confused. He thinks he's seeing things, but his boss yells at him for standing around. Meanwhile, the hunter stands like a shadow in front of the moon on the 65th floor. Back in the apartment, Fang Yi faces the strange creature, which screams at him. With his golden eyes, he knows his body has changed, and now he can fight it fairly. The creature slashes with its claws, but the young man dodges with astonishing speed. Fang Yi thinks his body has really changed, and now he can see the attacks in slow motion. With sun energy gathering in his hand, he wonders why a mutated beast is here so soon. He remembers fragments from his past life and squares up to face the monster, breath steady, focus razor sharp. The guy knows the creature hasn't fully evolved yet, and the night makes it stronger and angrier, so he rushes forward to attack because he has to stop it or everyone in the building will die. Fang Yi manages to grab the creature with his hand full of energy, fingers locking like iron around its hide. With shocking strength, he grabs the strange creature without any fear. He holds the monster tight and his golden eyes shine with a cold, focused look. Then the young man whips the creature through the air and realizes its tail is the weak spot. Seizing his chance, he clamps down on the beast's tail with all his strength. Fang Yi hurls the monster against the window, and the glass shatters from the force. With his fist glowing gold, he braces to land a powerful punch. The guy fires a beam of energy that slams into the creature mid-air. The monster is completely wrapped in the bright golden beam of light, but the strange creature hooks the golden energy with its claws and tries to rip its power away. Fang Yi realizes the monster is trying to steal his yang power, and he fights back hard. He thinks the power of the sun is too strong, and that the rabbit is only destroying itself. Moments later, a golden explosion engulfs the monster, which can't handle that much energy. In the building next door, a couple wakes from the noise, and the man wonders if it was thunder. He goes to the window to check but spots nothing unusual outside. Our hero drops to the floor, surrounded by the fading remnants of his golden energy. The young man thinks the creature was like a starving ghost, trying to devour his power. After the fight, the monster's eye thumps to the floor and leaks a weird black goo. With a serious look, he stares at what's left of the creature he just defeated. Without thinking twice, the guy stomps hard on the eye, crushing the last of the beast. He understands that the creature of the night was desperate for his opposite, yang-type power, drawn like a moth to a blazing flame. The beast mutations have already begun. The young man thinks that if he were normal, the monster would have easily eaten everyone in the building. With that in mind, he knows he needs to learn more techniques to face the dangers ahead. Meanwhile, a mysterious girl arcs through the air in the moonlight, unmistakably a hunter on the move. After doing a superhero landing, she reaches the scene. The mysterious hunter's eyes go wide with shock. Standing there in the middle of the night, she wonders if someone else has already defeated her target. Kneeling on the ground, she notes that the target has been destroyed and that she'll try to recover the night attribute. But as she touches the monster's remains, she's hit by a golden energy that still lingers there. The young woman feels a fierce heat, an intense, scorching aura, and jerks her hand back at once. She remembers the very same energy from the university gate and understands this isn't a coincidence. After this discovery, the girl clicks on her communicator, her expression serious and determined. She informs her base that the rabbit was taken out by a powerful new forerunner with a special ability, one that feels unusual and dangerous. A voice on her communicator asks if the same person cleaned the gate and killed the rabbit, someone who was only at the Ghost Axe realm but still has the attribute which is extremely pure. The man then confirms they have no information on this person in their database and says the association must recruit him. The silver-haired girl agrees with the plan. She then carefully coaxes the small flame of energy into a container on her clothes. Her boss tells her to stop her other missions and focus on finding the new forerunner. At that, the mysterious hunter calmly unwraps the lollipop she's been holding. The young woman pops the candy into her mouth and says she understands the new order perfectly, crystal clear. But before she starts the mission, she says she needs to get some milk tea to relax. The hunter wonders who this mysterious person with so much power could be. The young woman agrees that the president was right and that she needs to meet this powerful master. Fang Yi's day starts with the sunrise. He stretches, ready to train. He knows waking up early is good for his power, so he prepares for another session. The fighter uses his breathing method, drawing in the morning's golden energy, feeling it on his body. As the energy fills him, his eyes glow with golden power. After stepping into the Ghost Axe realm, he can feel the aura of the technique manifesting when he uses the golden sun breathing technique, like threads circling the divine axe. A sudden burst of energy surprises him. Another breakthrough had happened within seconds. He realizes he's getting stronger again. Power flows through his body, and he focuses to control it. He makes a tight fist, feeling the energy gather in his hand. He summons his key axe, swings it around and notices the weapon feels much lighter compared to yesterday. He grips the handle firmly, ready to try out his new strength. The warrior lifts the golden axe over his head, preparing a powerful strike. He reaches the 2-star Ghost Axe realm, releasing his strength. His eyes now burn with golden flames, showing his new power. Fang Yi's body feels much stronger and tougher after this change. He grew stronger so fast because he used the extra energy from his last power-up. Fang Yi decides that from now on, he will level up slowly and carefully, one step at a time. But his growing power draws a lot of attention, so he needs a more private place as he just received his new toy. In the association's office, a man holding his cell phone feels something strange in the air. He notices a shift in the sun's energy and wonders if it's the new guy again. Fang Yi finds a quiet spot by a river to continue his plans. A system screen appears, and he confirms he will add a special quality to his weapon by using the code points he received previously. He remembers trying this with another item, a toy prop, but it couldn't handle the power of the Yang attribute. This time, the new blade resonates with his energy, forming a strong connection. A system message confirms the item encoding worked. Excited by his new weapon, he gets ready to test its power right away and swings it a couple of times. The test result shocks him. the sword unleashes incredible force, as though it was the sun itself. A huge golden beam of light shoots from the blade into the sky. The warrior lands with his sword wreathed in flames, feeling the power flow through him. He almost starts a fire with that swing and sees how dangerous his strength is. The smoke from the attack is thick, so he knows he's been seen and needs to leave. A girl is already sprinting toward the column of smoke he left behind. She complains that she stepped away for a moment to redeem a coupon and buy milk tea, and missed everything. Suddenly, the young woman stops. She sees the river is actually boiling, making her think that this place was a hot spring. The agent flies over the damaged area, wondering what the new guy did to this place. She can already imagine being told off, since everything has gone wrong since he appeared. Now she was going to be scolded by the cleanup department again. Just then, a golden flash in the distance catches her eye, and her curiosity spikes. The hunter is shocked by what she senses. This shouldn't be possible. His power level jumped from 1 star to 2 stars overnight, and he even forged a spirit weapon. Spirit weapons, as the name implies, are weapons infused with attributes, giving normal weapons extraordinary power. Spirit weapons were extremely rare. Even the association only has 2 of those weapons, and the method to create them isn't fully known. The girl grows suspicious, wondering how he gained this kind of power by himself. But she thinks she must be wrong and decides to start cleaning up the mess he made by cooling down the stream first. Far away, Fang Yi thinks about how his weapon now has the Yang attribute, but the system didn't say that his weapon could only contain 1 attribute. After all, the system can encode many different techniques, which made him think to add more qualities to the blade. Suddenly, his phone buzzes. He has a message from someone he doesn't know. He completely forgot about keeping things private. And now, a stranger is inviting him to a pioneers group, a group of people who have been sticking together since the anomalies started. He's shocked to learn that official members were only at the Ghost Axe realm level. The stranger mentions a new pollution zone and invites him to a group hunt. He asks for the location, and the stranger sends a file about the Dark River Molten Dragon. Opening the file, it shows that the pollution zone was originally a dark river formed from tectonic fissures. Due to the world mutation, the water turned into molten lava, making the area extremely hot. Seeing that the place has the same attribute as his Yang type, Fang Yi decides to accept the invitation. Far away in the Binmu district, a group is waiting for old Li's friend to arrive. One member says the girl's map was so good he got there easily. The blonde girl thanks everyone for coming and tells them they need to work together. She's from the Cultivation Association and is disappointed that the pioneers here aren't very strong. What many don't know is that the Cultivation Association is a government group. Getting into the group was hard and required her family to ask for favors, so she hates to fail. Just then, one of the explorers sees the newbie arriving and calls him by his name, Fang. Fang Yi makes a strong entrance with his new sword and introduces himself to the group. The agent is startled by his power, but she senses that his aura isn't scary, just warm. Since the team is all here, the leader gives the signal and they head toward the cave entrance. Fang Yi decides to go first and asks the blonde agent to take care of the light. The group walks through the cave, and one of them warns Fang about the loose rocks. They think it's strange that the place isn't very hot yet. Fang Yi reflects on how quickly the team accepted him and feels their friendship is real in these hard times. Fang Yi keeps moving forward, and the ground under his feet starts to change color, showing that danger is near. Suddenly, they reach a huge opening and are amazed to see a river of boiling lava right in front of them. Without hesitating, Fang rushes toward the danger, and the blonde agent yells at him not to be so reckless. To everyone's surprise, Fang Yi punches the lava, placing his hand deep within it. The explorers panic and scream for help over seeing his crazy action. A fiery explosion hurls the team back, and Fang Yi's system detects a world anomaly called Inner Flame and starts to analyze the information.
Thanks for watching the latest part from the voice of Manhwa. Subscribe for more content and don't forget to comment below what you want to see in the future. Like and share for more.